Can the airflow from a human running at top speed lift a short skirt?
近い近い近い。結構近い。
What about the airflow from a motorcycle or a sports car? Today, the Curious production team came up with an unusual idea to take a classic scenario from a comic and test it in real life. Let's see if it's possible to make it happen. The first scenario to test is a classic fishing scene where you think you've caught a big one, but when you reel it in, it turns out to be just a boot.
今回はこの汚い池で1日釣りを行い、実際に長靴が釣れるか検証。
So, the team started fishing bright and early at 8 a.m. It didn't take long before there was some action on the line, but after reeling it in, it turned out to be just a regular pair of scissors. Finally, at 4 p.m., the fishing rod had a strong pull, but once again, it wasn't a boot, it was just another common catch. They kept catching more things throughout the day, but they were all ordinary, everyday creatures. So, the conclusion was quickly reached.
長靴が釣れるは現実ではちっともあるあるじゃないことが分かった。
Next, they set out to test if the airflow from running at high speed could lift a short skirt. To do this, the team brought in an athlete who could run 100 meters in under 10 seconds. The test was based on whether Magi could see the girl's underwear. Since previous tests showing body parts didn't cause a nosebleed, the team was slightly hopeful for this one.
近い近い近い。結構近い。
At a speed of 30 kilometers per hour, the skirt only fluttered a bit, certainly not enough to lift. This was a big disappointment for Magi.
見えてないっす。
So, the conclusion was that a human sprint couldn't do the job. But since Magi rarely gets such an opportunity, the team wanted to try another method to see if they could lift the skirt.
まるでひったくりのようだが果たして。
This time, they doubled the speed. But even then, Magi still couldn't get a glimpse of the underwear. Since none of the previous methods worked, they had no choice but to bring in a sports car. Magi's excitement was through the roof. But for safety reasons, the production team swapped the girl for a mannequin, and Magi's face immediately turned dark. So, what was the final result? Only when the car reached a speed of 110 kilometers per hour was Magi able to finally see the pink underwear. So, the conclusion is, with a sports car, it's actually possible.